I mean, it's fine. I'm sure we can do like 1-2 more months like this. But the big question is, when will all of this be over? And how? Hey my friends, it's a nice sunny Sunday here in the harbor, right in front of my studio. I'm back to work. We were self-quarantining, I still can't pronounce it, at home. The virus is still like affecting everything. No one else of my employees is here in the studio, it's just me, probably making music. And you might remember a couple of weeks ago I told you that my studio, I'm at risk losing my studio. And there's maybe just one positive thing about this virus situation. Because let me actually start like this. Some of the companies around me, they're affected so heavily that they might have to close. And that's why I didn't get any options for my studio to have it longer. Because they weren't sure if someone else wanted to buy everything. Like this building and these and that across. But now that the virus is so heavily affecting everything, the German government changed some laws. No one, private or business owner, is allowed to get their contracts for their apartment or offices cancelled, even if they don't pay rent. And all of that until September. So I'm safe until September 100%. Then we'll see how the situation evolves. I don't think a lot will change, honestly, because everyone is like hurt so much economically that I don't see any new companies renting the places, and the ones that are here that are suffering don't have to pay rent for now if they can't afford it. So maybe nothing will change. We'll see. This situation, like, no one ever had to deal with this kind of stuff, and it's hurting a lot of businesses. My business is like as well. There's a lot of stuff we're missing out at the moment. So for example, we used to have DJ courses here, a couple of people every week. We had to cancel all of them. That's definitely like a big loss, especially since 2 people of my employees are just taking care of the courses. And no courses means they have absolutely nothing to do. One of them is leaving now with the new month. It has nothing to do with the situation. His internship was anyways like finished. But now I can't like employ someone new because there's no way someone can come here and work with us. And there's also nothing to do. So it's kind of weird. I like to work hard and to build things up. And if there's something you can't control that doesn't let you do it, it just feels really weird. We of course then started to switch to online courses for music production. It works. For DJing, there is no point to do it online really. You need to get your hands on, and most people that book the courses here don't have the equipment at home. And like that's like 10% of my business. Then another 10 to 20% is my YouTube, which just continues. But also there I can feel that the AdSense, the revenue you make with your videos is going down. Not a lot, but it's going down. Although a lot more people watch the videos, there's a lot less ads. Like people book ads and they get distributed to videos. But if less people book ads, there are less ads and then there is less revenue because a lot of companies don't market anything anymore. No festival is marketing anything at the moment. Clubs, of course, not. A lot of people producing products that are not really necessary during the crisis. I mean, yes, some software stuff goes up a little, but still, in general, this is affecting almost everyone. Then of course the personal stuff, I'm eating a tiny bit more. All of my worst case scenario snacks, I already started eating them. Haircuts, not possible, so my girlfriend had to cut my hair yesterday. Looks kind of decent for her second try ever. And then of course not having anyone of the team in here. It's really just me on like 220 square meters. Like their tables are still separated from our last working day. No one is playing table tennis with me on the conferencing table. That's kind of sad. The only thing that isn't affected is music producing, of course. It's even bumped up a little because I got way more time. Like way more time. I'm this close to actually being bored, which never ever happens in my life because I'm really extremely busy making music, running the business, running the label, making a daily vlog about my life as a DJ and producer. So like it kind of feels great to have a little more time for creative stuff, but at the same time I'm really worried about the entire situation, which makes me feel weird, and the news, they hit my stomach, and then it's harder to concentrate. So at the end it's not really like helping a lot. And another revenue stream, actually my biggest, because it's like the label side plus me as an artist, is like the music that is being streamed on Spotify, Apple Music and all other stores. It's being affected. I can see a small decline. I thought it will go up because more people are at home and might listen more to music, but it seems like people at home actually prefer to like get like full media, like full movies, TV shows and YouTube, and are not listening to music at home that much. Maybe while cleaning up because they can't watch something, but in their fully relaxed couch time they're actually watching stuff. So music is going down a little because less people are like commuting to work, which is actually the place where apparently most people listen to music. Also, radio stations are having a really tough time. So in general, for the past month, which was the first one, I'd say I lost maybe 10 to 15% of my income, which isn't too bad. I mean, this still doesn't put me in a situation where I can't survive. Like, it's still all fine. But next month, it will be probably 25% less, which already, like, that starts hurting a little, because 25% less, those 25% is usually your profit, the stuff you live off, and it's then basically gone. I'm still not worried. I got a little bit saved up because I was actually planning on reconstructing the A studio, which I won't do since like this crisis is affecting everything. I can't even go to the DIY store and buy anything. So I'd give me, my business, and like the people I employ around 3 months in this kind of situation. The second I'm not allowed to come here to the studio, it will hurt even more. And it's not just me, it's everyone. Like, I'm not even greatly affected, and I'm still heavily affected, but some people lost from one day to another their entire income, 100%. And I know some people say you should have more money saved up, it's your fault, but no one on this planet could have expected this, and no one could have, like, as a business owner, you don't expect to lose 100% from one day to another. You might have a tough time and lose 10%, 15%, maybe even 50%, but losing 100% and not knowing when this will stop is affecting everyone big time. Like, every person that owns a restaurant, every person that owns a club, every person that owns anything that has contact with other human people, that's it. Not even a hairdresser is allowed to be open, which I think is all like appropriate to control the situation. Because what a lot of people don't get, because there's a lot of debate if we should just like sacrifice people for having the economy run safe, because if the economy doesn't run, people will also die, and not just due to the virus. But I think the economy will crash if you don't restrict human contact, because more people will die. The more people die, the more the economy will suffer. The hospitals will be crowded as fuck, and like, if you have something small that wouldn't be a problem on other days, there is no space in the hospital for you. So even more people will die that are not directly affected by this. So all in all, we need to human social isolate as much as we can. I'm doing exactly that for the past 2 weeks. Yeah, it's over 2 weeks now. I haven't seen a human closer than 5-6 meters, except of course for my girlfriend. We're living together, there is no way around it. And yeah, I mean, it's fine. I'm sure we can do like 1-2 more months like this. But the big question is, when will all of this be over? And how? I mean, you can't go one day from another to making everything as before. It needs to be slowly. It's weird. Thanks a lot for watching. Stay strong, stay really strong. Try to be smart, adapt to the situation. And let me know in the comments if you're already affected, how heavily you're affected, what your future looks like, how you've adapted to the situation, and when you think this all will be over and we'll be back to normal. Because I think this might take a while. This might take a while, and only like the really strong and smart ones will survive this crisis. So try to be among those ones. Thanks a lot for watching. Tomorrow back again to full on music making and hopefully something more positive. But today, I don't know, just feels weird. So weird. I'll save